Rain makes it look even better. Here we got the... What's up, Dennis? We're what you're called. Hey, Jason Jordan, what's up, brother? Mike, what's up, man? We're about to have some hammer drill fun. We got two of the baddest brushless hammer drills here. We are going to have some fun. What we're gonna do is make some holes in his stump and then maybe add some glyphosate to it, because we got to break this down. Hammer time, that's what we're gonna call it. Howard McLean comes through. What's up, Mike Caterpillar? I do have a Makita, but I wanted to keep it, you know, SDS. Yeah, Chris, man, I need one bad, dude. I got to talk to Milwaukee about that. Bosch makes some real one. The one I like, Bosch makes, but they are having some financial difficulties at the moment. But we got their Daredevil bits here, their spade bits. So they don't got to be big, but we got to make this interesting. What do you say, guys? What size should we use here? I'm thinking, what's up, John HVAC, Thomas DJ? Salt? Yeah, I heard that. I don't, See all this nice seed here? See what the problem is? This shit grass is spreading everywhere because of this stump. I used to have beautiful, beautiful grass, but it's just expanding, man. I can't take it. All right, Dennis, 1 inch. Let's do it, dude. We got two 5 amp hour batteries. Let's make sure that we put it on the correct setting for you guys. Boom. I do like that with the Ridgid. Pretty cool little system they got. Kentucky Blue. DeWalt DCD996. TJ, come on. You can't compare the DeWalts to these two. But, now the DeWalt D96 is good. But who's going to buy out Bosch, Craftsman? No one can buy Bosch. They're too big. They might sell their tool. Their tools, you know, a lot of people want the Diablo and stuff. Let's crank this bitch up. All right. Let's see what we got here. We'll start on speed 1 here. Let's see what we do here, right? Man, this thing is a monster. That must be some rotted shit in there. Oh yeah, that's what I like. Let's take this. My God, this thing's a monster. Monster Jam, Ridgid. Oh, I love you. Man, look at this. Oh, but look. See all that vibration? I mean, come on. Are you serious? I don't like that. This thing is just, wow, this is so hot. Man, I could probably take this whole thing down just doing this. I mean, now it's deep in there. I mean, you guys seen how far that went down. Let's just have some more hammer time. Look at this. It's just ripping it up. But look at the battery. What? And it's in there. Can't be any more in there than that. See, this probably cannot handle a 5 amp hour battery or something. That's clicked in there, guys. Twice it fell out. It's in. It was working, you saw me doing it, but look how loose that is. Look. That is some crazy stuff. What's up with that? Fell off twice. I mean, it's a freaking monster, man, but Jesus. Yeah, see what's happening? Guys, look. The battery's coming off. All right, so look at this. This is like live, guys. I mean, you cannot use a 5 amp hour battery with their brushless hammer drill. Holy smokes. I gotta do the Milwaukee. You see that, Joe Montague? 3 times. But let me tell you, this thing has freaking power. You know, obviously, you know, this battery, I don't know what the deal is with it. It just came out. It's obviously, you know, if you look at their 2 amp hour, their 4 amp hour, their 1.5, they all look very similar. This one is just, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like the others. We talked about it. I did probably 3 videos on this battery. But, you know, since I don't really like any of the Ridgid stuff, but this thing works great with their vac. That's really this and their phone charger. I use this a lot, but you know, I don't use their impacts too much. And if I was, I'm probably going to use a 2 amp hour to keep it light. But with a hammer drill, you know, we're trying to get a little extra torque. I mean, it kicked butt, but this thing will not stay on this freaking tool. The vibration. Let's take a look at the Milwaukee. Very disappointed, Mr. Ridgid. That's what I'm saying, guys, when it comes to these Ridgids. I'm being honest. You know, people are, you know, they get all crazy with the, you know, LCA and stuff. But, I mean, it worked great, guys. I ain't saying nothing about the power of this tool. But, I mean, God, it just won't even stay on. I mean, it's on there. But once you start vibrating, you know, and there's obviously nothing wrong with the tool. Nothing wrong with the battery. But, hey, maybe there's something in there, you know, notes saying, hey, you can't use a 5 amp hour battery with our brushed hammer drill. Look who we got here. We got the mama. Already set there. Let's start on speed 1 like we did with the Ridgid there, and then see what we got. Alright. Oh, well, that's freaking why. Fuck. Thought we had that nice and tight here. Yeah, kitty. People freaking. Alright, we're going full power here. see where to drill. Oh, sorry. The Ridgid had better stuff to, right, here we go. I think this stuff is harder. All right, so this stuff's a little harder. I just want to do, what's up? Oh, I like the Milwaukee, but it gets hot easy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I don't know, man. This Ridgid seems like it's got, you know, it's nice and quiet and smooth, the Milwaukee. And I'll be honest with you, I think it's a little bit heavier than the Ridgid. Definitely. Nah, I mean, it's close. Maybe we'll weigh them, but let's just try the Ridgid in this hard stuff. Nicky, man, it's so freaking hot. I'm dripping. Get the cat. Man, this Ridgid is kicking ass, man. I don't know. They're about, you know, they're about the same. Milwaukee definitely smoother. Yeah, but look at this. This thing's about to come off again. Yep, look. And it's a shame. Because this thing is this is a nice little hammer drill here, guys. I'm actually impressed. This is probably my favorite, you know, power tool drill impact that they make, but that is crazy. Team Makita here. Obviously, my man Chris Jones, an SDS drill, but these worked good. You know what? It's starting to break it up. We gotta get this. I'm gonna drill a few more holes here, maybe later. But I gotta get rid of this. But let me tell you, man, if I kept doing this, see what the cool thing? Get one of my buddies, maybe I'll grab that Makita. And you get 3 or 4 people, man, whacking on this thing, man. We can get this. This is like a freaking saw. But yeah, man. You know, this. Hey, Chris Jones, you still there? I'm gonna see if Chris Jones agrees with me. The one thing I don't like about, yeah, this thing's hot. Yeah, the Milwaukee's hotter than the Ridgid. Little crazy there. Chris Jones, where is my Chris Jones? Try with 2 amp hour battery. Yeah, John HVAC, man. Pretty impressed with the power of this sucker, man. And you know, like I said, usually I don't like Ridgid because they're not comfortable. This is pretty comfortable, man. What's up, Nick? The very first. What's up? 996. Yeah, the wall, they're good. They're, you know, like I said, guys, kicking ass and taking names. Also, try to have your earthquake do that. What's up, Steve Jobs? Yeah, that's that's a little shady though, guys. I hope some of you other guys have this battery and do this. So, you know. Yeah, hey, Wadsla's 87. It's funny you mention that. I have a couple videos with probably 70,000 views that I prove that on taking lug nuts off a car. A Makita, 1,400 inch-pounds, took the lug nuts off this truck. The Milwaukee, now these are both brushed models, by the way, torqued at rated at 1,500 inch-pounds. Took the wheels off this with a 2 amp hour battery. Yeah, they're both 2 amp hour batteries. I think I did it with. Then I did the Ridgid that said they had 2,000 inch-pounds. Right? It couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So I think they do, but you know, they're powerful tools. Ridgids, I think their main thing is to just, they want to grab you with that LSA and they want to put out these torque numbers that, I don't know if they're true or if they're not. You probably need that guy Real Tool Reviews. Gina, see? The cat almost got hit. Yeah, you didn't get him, did you? Freaking cat almost got hit over there. Can you see why? Yeah, it's too big for the freaking... See this? Fall River? It's too big. Wouldn't really be an issue because that I wouldn't even say that's the issue. The issue is I think there's too much weight on this battery. And it's clicked in, man. We're ready to go. It's working. You know, we're using it, and then it just comes off. My man Kevin from Fall River, I think he just bought this, and he's doing a giveaway on his channel. You know, and I tell him I think Ridgid is shit with their, you know, drills and impacts and stuff. Now, guys, they're good. They're better than Harbor Freight. They're probably a little bit better than Ryobi, but a lot of people, you know, they're not in Makita's class. They're not in Milwaukee's class. The 4 amp hour battery, now, I don't think that would fall off. I think it's just this 5 amp hour. Because the 4 amp hour is just like the 2. I've used this with the 2 amp hour battery, and it's never had any issues coming off. Lock just won't hold. Yeah, I think it's just, you know, these tools, and again, if you're using this, you're probably not using it with a spade bit to drill into a, you know, a stump of a tree. So maybe the vibration isn't, I mean, I'm really pushing this thing. So, you know, that could be why, you know, but right here, Fall River, see? It's just very odd. And up here, I mean, I think it's really just too much weight for it or something. I hope people, man, this is like a, this is pretty good. I hope people get to see this. I might have to like come up with a good name for this video. But anyway, if Chris Jones, he probably took off maybe. But any of you guys who else who have this, the one thing I don't like about this, and I always say I think this is the best hammer drill out there, but I haven't really seen the DeWalt, so I shouldn't say that. But what's up, Nathan? Pushing the drill or not about it? Yeah, I agree, Nick. Definitely. Harbor Freight zip tie, John HVAC. Just put, that's all you got to do, man. But the one thing I don't like about it is this. I'm trying to read this. I don't like the way the handle is set up, because when you're really pushing it, and if you guys like have used it, you know, high torque situations, sometimes your hand, you know, you start moving and vibrating, and this starts to unscrew. I definitely like the way the Ridgid's set up better, and I like how the Ridgid is not as long. You know, it's a little too long for me. Yeah, let's do a little side by side here. You know, you're looking at a good 2 inches. I don't know. I just feel I like the Ridgid a little bit shorter. Feels like I can put more weight down. But sometimes Aso is fake news. His videos are garbage. Who's this guy? Middle D52, what's up? John HVAC. Yeah, so I don't know, any of you guys have, I think it's, you know, sometimes it comes loose when I use it. Not that it comes loose, but you can feel it getting loose. The handle, again, not a big deal. But, you know, besides that, and I rarely use a handle. Only reason I'm using a handle is because, you know, I got spade bits, but I rarely use these handles, and I'm sure most of you guys don't either. But, Ban Middley 52. I hate looseness. The only thing bad about the Milwaukee is the trigger. Really? I don't have any issues with it. Yeah, Jason Jordan also hates the handles. Yeah. I tell you what, man. Again, you guys know I'm not a fan of, well, I'm impressed with this this Ridgid brushless hammer drill. Besides the battery coming off, I mean, I don't know, I like the way it's comfortable. I like the handle a little bit. I don't know. I mean, I don't like it better than the Milwaukee. I don't want to say that, guys. I think the handle, if you can see, you know, it's a pretty thick handle. Again, you guys with those bigger hands, it might not bother you, but I mean, that's the thing. Makita, Milwaukee, I just love the way they're balanced and the way they feel. But, you know, this was just having fun, guys. I don't want anyone to go crazy, but we found out something pretty damn cool, if you ask me. That this battery, man, under intense pressure of intense shaking, will come off. And I want some of you other guys who have this at home, try it and see what happens. Yes, maybe I got something going down wrong here, but I don't think so. But what do we got? Trolls in here? It says I got freaking trolls. Medley is a Ridgid fanboy. Do you guys know each other or something? I listen to Tool Boss. Also 503 listens to Astral Timmery. Freak is that? The big hands are where it's at. The grip on the Ridgid is comfortable. Yeah, it's not bad there. MD Lee 52. Is the M12 getting returned like you were saying with the 18 volt? The M12. I don't know what you're talking about, Noah. Auto Arsenal. I hate the 5 amp hour battery in the drill. I'm going to see if I have the same. Cool, Auto Arsenal. That's awesome. Also tries to copy Tool Boss. Tool Boss is the man. I like this guy. But I like Aso too, man. What's up? You guys got a trigger get stuck on mine. Oh, really? On the Milwaukee? I think Chris had some issues. Jones, I don't know what happened to him. But he was having issues with it. I don't know if it was the trigger. He had something with the chuck or something. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty cool. And again, these are both solid hammer drills, guys. But, you know, I'm losing battery here. I gotta hook up. I need my charger. I think it's where that be. I had a one night stand with Midley's wife. Oh man, come on, man. The 996 is the Hesbam drill out. Joe Montague. What the freak is that? Astro, her father picked up the same Ridgid hammer drill. It don't. Yeah, I don't think the 4 amp hour would fall off, Nathan. I mean, you know, if it means that much to you, I can grab a 4 amp hour battery. But this is live here. I don't want to be digging for stuff, but I'm 95% sure the 4 amp hour battery will not fall off. Again, this is a very weird battery, and you know what? Some people say this has the 2700 cells in it. I'm not sure if that's true. To be honest with you, I think it does have the 18700s, to be honest with you. There's one on the charger on top in our bedroom. Mo Jews, middle of the con work. Makeda Brushless, I can't remember. Caleb is pretty much all online now. The Ridgid LSA is easier than it was a few years ago. Yeah, if you have, I did a video on that, MD Lee. If you buy it online, there's really no issues. The issues with the LSA, is when you buy it in a store, because it gets kicked back somehow. The receipt, when you do it in the store, I don't know. But when you buy online, they go through like butter. What about 9 amp hour battery? Also, smash that bitch open to find out what about the new 9.0 is definitely worth. Won't hold. Nah, I don't think so, brother. Makeda Brushless. Yeah, alright, great. Thank you very much. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're good. What do we got? Hey, Mike's Lawn Care, what's up? If you don't have a problem registering for else down through the mail, it's BS. Just call their support line, they can fix it. Mr. Nate, cool. Did I replace that 18650? I'm lost there also. They had an issue with the 1/2-inch impact. I emailed them and they took care of it within 24 hours. That's cool, bud. Yeah, no, that's great. I don't have any problems with their LSA. I've only heard good things about it. It is a bitch kind of getting your tools registered. Like this guy Middle 52 says, maybe it's better now. I don't know. But yeah, man, if they stand by their stuff, that's all you can ask for. You know, it's really all you can ask for. Now I got to do all this with one hand. It's starting to rain. I lost my cameraman. Dickie Snader. The pole saw battery, he means. No, I didn't replace it, man. If you watched, I think there was something with the charger or something, because it's been working almost like it used to. Super glued some rice to my sidewalk and watched the birds get a hernia. Yeah, Torino, I gotta head in there. You should go live later. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do it, dude. I gotta get that podcast, man. See, instead of reading this stuff, Ridgid stuff at awesome, good warranty too, Nick A. I'd like to have you guys call in. We have Nick A from Tulsa, Oklahoma. You have a question about the Ridgid warranty? Go ahead. Dickie Snatch Snader. You have a question. Greetings from Hamilton, Ontario. So yeah, so we just had some hammer time, dude. I'm gonna take that. I think Torino thought of it. What's up, Miska Anna from Ontario? That's awesome. Got people from different countries checking out. Boss, is that the Gen 2 Milwaukee drill? No, this is the Gen 1, I believe. This is the 2704-20. Where's what's his nuts? How do I have a low battery? Gen 2. This is the Gen 2? I was just going to ask Joe. This is the Gen 2? The 2704-20? Oh, man. My balls. I got a freaking, yeah. 2604, 2604. Okay, it's the second. Cool. Nice. Thank you, All County Snow Pros. Sco NYC, what's up, brother? Oh, Howard McLean, I'm sorry. I take that back. Howard gets full credit. Oh, I just dropped my Ridgid. I'm gonna end it with like a nice little montage picture here. We're gonna use this, and you know what we'll do? We're gonna put this at the bottom. What do you think? Guys, check this out. Huh? Pazaray Gen 3. The Gen 2. Yeah. I think Pazaray is right. Hey, Joe Montague, All County Snow Pros. Now, there's a newer one than this, is what I was saying. And I think that's what my man Pazaray is saying. Is this Gen 3? I could have swore that there's a newer one than this. I could be wrong, but I think that's what my man Pazaray is thinking, the same thing as me. I know this isn't the Gen 1. I know there was one out before this, but I think there's a newer version of this. I don't think this is the newest version, so that's why when you said Gen 2, I thought you meant Sick Midley. I haven't found one, but I want one. There's one that packaged with a newer battery. Medley 52 and Osok 503. Come on, let's be friends here. Let's get along. What's the issue with you two guys? Like, what happened? Medley 52. Explain what happened, and then we'll go and we'll check what Osok 503. And be like, yo, we can work it out. We can work it out. Osok 503. You're such a piece of shit. Says Medley 52. I don't believe him. I think Osok 503 kicks ass. We can work it out. Oh my freaking God. Not enough parental love. Osok double-crossed me and left me alive. 2 major mistakes. Yes, exactly, Joe. 1 key is the newest, but same specs. Alright. No, I definitely didn't think it was the 1 key, but I thought they had a newer version of this, because this is kind of old, man. This has got to be like 3 years old. I think this is one of the first that Milwaukee might have sent me. It's about 3 years old, Pazaray? Yeah. Skag. Hey, Mike's Lawn Care. I got another surprise coming. You're going to see another mower in here very, very, very soon. And you're going to love the story. Nothing happened. We're a domestic partnership. What do you think about the 1 key? I think it's getting cool. Like, the big thing over at the... I'm going to put this down here. The big thing at the Synopsis is they're really trying to get that 1 key on pretty much every tool. This is one of Ridgid's good tools too. I talk about it. Here, I'll take this 2 amp hour battery off, and you'll see the difference when I put this on. Oh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. More like a domestic dispute. Yeah, also, this sucks, bro. I gotta get rid of these mowers, man. I gotta get rid of this house. I need like 50 acres in Alabama, like I said, or Georgia. I want to go off-grid. I want to go off-grid, dude. See how nice that sounded. You see how much this, see how nice this fits? See how it fits like around the corners here, and just at the end of the tool, the battery is just about even. When you put this sucker on, it really bulges out. Pazaray Fuel 2 was released June 2015. Okay. So 2 years ago. It was close. Off-grid hut, the internet, running water. Well, internet have off the cell phone. Running water, yeah, you can either have a well, or you can get like these big, like, water heater type things, man. I don't know. I was watching this tiny house bullshit. And power, we're going solar, dude. Yeah, middle 52. I like that blower. It doesn't have a lot of power, but it's really light, and to blow out my garage and some shit that gets on my driveway, I like it. And, you know, for 49 bucks, can't beat it. Rain collector, Mike's Lawn Care. You could do that also. Off the house, off the shingles, and then you can set one up. This one guy has like a 100-foot by 100-foot in the rain, and it all collects, and then it goes. I'd probably just spend 10 grand for a well. Right? Is that around 10, 15 grand? I don't know. 20 grand? 20 grand. I'll spend 20 grand maybe. All right, I gotta see, man. I gotta watch more Tiny House. Still like the Makita 18-volt hammer drill. Yeah, you know what? I don't want a Torino. The one I have, it's really not in the class power-wise with these two, so it really wouldn't be fair. I have an older. I should take it out. You know what? Next time I go live, we'll take a closer look at the Makita. But, yeah, so that's about it, I guess, guys. I think Aso and Medley 52 have made up. 20 grand, Pazaray? Yeah, not bad. You know, you gotta have Mini Boss. Oh, it's raining out. They're watching TV or something, playing video games. Could you show the top of the batteries side by side? Mr. Nate, yeah, I have a video on this if you want to check it out, and it's comparing pretty much all the 5 amp hour batteries. And I'll do one better because I'm right by it. Let me see. Let's have some fun. Who wants to have fun? You want to have fun? Let's have some freaking fun, dude. Together. Together forever. Me and you. Me and you are doing it together. Forever. I gotta take shit too. I gotta film it for you. Alright, this we'll do here. We'll have some quick fun. But before we do that, hey! Get your Tool Boss stickers today at a store near you. Not bad. You don't believe it. Jason Jordan, you better send me something. I need to get solar in the winter though. Yo, 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 I'm one fire freak. Check this out, guys. I mean, is that freaking crazy? And they're wondering why this is coming off All County Snow Pros. And they're wondering why the hammer drill can't keep this battery on. I mean, come on. Come on. Hey, Medley 52. What? This has the 18700s in it, or 18600, or 18600. I believe. This doesn't have the 2700, I don't think. I have no idea why this is this big. Maybe it does have the 2700 in it. It's got to have something in it. Something ain't right in here. Look at this, man. It's just too big. Right? I thought it was the 18650. So what's going on? Like, what is the deal with this 5 amp hour battery? You know, we got into fights. People were saying I had the 2700. I'm like, no, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. No, it don't. Oh, it don't have it. Well, everything new is gonna have that, yeah. But I've been waiting since November, Medley 52. I gotta get a safety torque and open this up because this thing is a monster. Now let's go look at the Makita too. Now Makitas are my favorite. Now, look at that. It's not confirmed that they changed the 5.0 to... No, I think these are 18650 Medley 52. I know you're a fan, but I really... The only battery out right now, that new DeWalt 6 amp hour battery has the 2700 batteries. Alright? And obviously, I think, yeah, the Milwaukee 9 amp hour battery has the 18650s also. So, and, you know, Makita's 6 amp hour battery is out. You can't find it anywhere, but I can probably guarantee you by weight and size, this is the smallest 5 amp hour battery on the market. Now, Bosch's new Core 6.2 amp hour, I believe it is. I seen it. I didn't really get a chance to really examine it, but that thing looks pretty damn compact, man. For 6 point, and some of those Metabo batteries. Yeah, I think I got a Metabo over here. Let's see, we do. Now this is, Metabo came out with a whole bunch of brand new batteries. These are not their newest batteries, okay guys? So what's cool with the Metabo angle grinder, it's awesome, right? You just hit this and it releases the battery. So this is a 5.2, so this is the biggest battery here, but let's go and see, because they can write whatever they want. It's kind of like Ridgid with their power tools. They say they got these crazy numbers, but let's take a closer look. 93.6 watt hours. 90 watt hours. 90 watt hours. You Ridgid piece of crap. You don't even write it on here. You son of a bitch, you. They don't have the balls to even write it down. These bastards, you. Oh, there it is. 90. Alright, so we got 90 watt hours. Now, just look at this difference, man. Alright? And I say it in every video, I believe Hitachi bought Metabo just for this awesome battery platform that Metabo has. And again, these are their old style of batteries. I think around 2 years ago, I forget what they're called. Someone out there will know. Medley, you're a Metabo guy. What's their new batteries called? They're called, you know, something fruity duty. I like this Medley 52. He seems to always do what I tell him to do. So you got a huge battery here that's not only longer, it's higher. Have you seen the DeWalt battery powered e-bike made by Blair 88? No, I haven't. I would like to check that out. I'd rather use Ridgid if I had to use one as a weapon. That thing would bust right in your hand there. It looks sick. The BMS is probably taking space. The BMS. I wish the DeWalt batteries and rubber bottoms like Milwaukee. Yeah, I mean, it does help. Battery management system. This is my battery management system. I built this around 2 weeks ago. You guys remember? I did that. It was so much fun. But getting back to my point. I mean, 93.6, 94 watt hours versus 90. bigger, longer, taller. I don't know, man. That's it. All County Snow Pros. My brother from the All County Snow Pros. Yep. That LIHD batteries. Metabo, yeah. And those things, man. Whew. Hitachi pretty much cloned them. But let me tell you, this battery has been freaking awesome. You know, when I bought this kit, it was 100 and... Remember I did a video on it. 119 or 129, I can't remember. But it came with these two 5.2 amp hour batteries. Now, you know, I want to open up one of these suckers and see what the hell kind of cells are in this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get a nice safety torque wrench and safety torque screwdriver. I like it, Joe. It's heavy. I like my Makita. That Makita is the best angle grinder I've ever used. You know, I got 3 of them. I got the Ryobi, I got the Metabo, and I got the Makita brushless. I love that Makita brushless. I love how skinny the handle is. This thing's cool. I'm gonna do a review on it, Joe. I know I have all the video footage from it. I just gotta put it together. It's cool. You know, it has the rotating head. This rotates, or rotating shaft. It's hard to do this with one hand, guys. But this rotates. I promise you it does. You're gonna have to trust me. Oh, there we go. Whoa! It went dark. Okay? It's just a little heavy. You know, but it could be though too. You know, obviously I only have the 5.2 amp hour batteries, Joe. But I usually use 5 amp hour batteries on angle grinders too. I don't know why. I mean, I obviously can get away with using a 2 amp hour or 3 or 1.5, but you know, just holding it like this, it's heavy. But that's my only thing. It's powerful, man. I'll tell you that. But I don't want to go too much into that. We're going to save that. But yeah, I pretty much bought the kit for the batteries. Again, you know, 2 5.2 amp hour batteries, charger. I mean, this cost maybe like 20 bucks. You know, and they had a kit. It was a charger and this battery was $109. Okay? So if you wanted to buy this battery and the charger, it was called the Metabo starter pack. 109 bucks. 129 bucks, you get another battery and an angle grinder. Come on. Really? Like, what in the hell, dude? But we had some fun. 48 minutes of just fun, hijinks, clowning around, simple electronics, Andre the Giant. Yes, Ridgid Steakhouse. The rest of them sat on top. Ridgid steak, the batteries on. Geese, the grip of that grinder for a giant. Good math, Firehawk 18.5.2, 93.6. Somebody was good in mathematics. M1 Firehawk. Go get him. Oh, Joe likes the Makita also. Yeah, it's the best angle grinder. I mean, I wouldn't even look at getting another one. Like, I don't use angle grinders enough, you know, to be trying all these different ones out. You know, I don't need 3 hammer drills either, but fortunately, I'm able to bring you the newest in hammer drill technology and brushless innovation. But yeah, so before I go here, I got 3% left. I like this hammer drill. Maybe we'll put a 4 amp hour battery on it and we'll have some fun. Maybe doing some kind of... Yeah, what do you guys think would be a good little competition for these? You know, what can we do? You know, we do the angle, the impacts and impact wrenches. We use the lug nuts. We use lag bolts. You know, I could get maybe, I don't know, some 2x4s maybe. But this thing impressed me. You guys saw it. This thing was pretty damn good. The M12 phone charger is shiz. I run my... Oh, this thing is the bomb, dude. I couldn't live without this thing. Now I got the 6 amp hour battery hooked up to it. This thing is, it's everywhere. I love it. I couldn't be live if it wasn't for this. I wouldn't be able to go live, and you wouldn't get to see the tool, boss. The walt grinder. Yeah, concrete's good. Actually, I have a good bit that maybe we'll do. I should have did that. Son of a gun. Let's go New York City. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, too. We'll get some concrete. Brother, do you like the Ridgid? Oh, I like the Milwaukee better. But I was very impressed with the power of this Ridgid Torino. You know, I was very impressed, man. And I said in the past, this was my favorite tool by Ridgid. You know, out of all their impacts. Now, I do have their oil, the Stealth. I still got to do the thing on. And from what I've played with that, I like it. But I do like this hammer drill. Concrete block drill off. Get a big old auger that puts them to the test. Boss, what do you think about? Yeah, I never had an All County Snow Pros. Yeah, I did see it. I have you know, looked at it. It looks like a beast. DeWalt drills. One of the best thing that DeWalt makes, besides probably the 2 worst drills ever made, is the 771 and the 780. 780 is all right. The 771 is garbage, but they make some good. I like, you know, their new brushless, you know, compact drill that I just gave away. That's an awesome drill, and some of their brushless drills that are out now, I've been impressed with personally. But you know, again, I say it a lot, guys. I think a lot of these drills, besides, if you're gonna get a drill, and I say it a lot, I'm gonna try to hook this back up because I'm obviously gonna have to talk longer to you creeps. You guys are creepy, dude. Oh, let's see if it works. No. But, son of a gun, it just came out. He took it out. Excuse me? The Ridgid Stealth does work better than the Milwaukee Surge. What do you mean, works better? I never heard that before. Works better. I can tell you this. Works better. If you get 100 people who are in a trade and you offer them the Milwaukee or the Ridgid, I bet you it's probably 70 to 30 that would take the Milwaukee. That being said, that doesn't make it better. But if you're saying it's just more powerful, that makes it better, I don't believe that's the way you judge tools, is by how if one is stronger. Because I can tell you, pretty straight up, just to start with, the most important thing between tools is the batteries, the battery platform. And you can talk all you want about the Stealth, the Ridgid battery platform sucks moosecock, sucks balls. And Milwaukee has one of the best battery platforms in the world. So right off the bat, Milwaukee's here, Ridgid is there. So unless it's incredibly blown away better, the Ridgid is not in any tool. Ridgid will not be able to compete with Makita, DeWalt, Bosch, Metabo. I won't put Metabo in that, but the big 4. Now we all know about Bosch, what's going on with them, but and nothing's really going on. It's just they're in, you know, they don't really make tools anymore, man. Ridgid is made by the same people as Milwaukee. I think everyone knows that. TTI makes the tools for Ridgid. Now that made me fall out of my seat. The thin blue line. It's sad but true, man. But free batteries for life, though. Yeah, that's how they grab you in. That's how they grab you in, man. Hey, kitty. But Anyway, yeah, so this is a nice little, yep, that's a Ridgid Nightbird. The 12 Milwaukee Impact is amazing. I got the Sawzall. The 12 volt Milwaukee. Yeah, it's awesome, man. Yes, it's most definitely true, brother. Yep. The Hacksaw. That's cool, man. Let me tell you, the new one that's coming out, and that's the M18. They got a new brushless M18 Hacksaw. My God. It is so awesome. I mean, going through a 2x4, it's literally like cutting butter. There's no, hacksaw sometimes is shake. I mean, nothing. Just zoop. Ridgid is more for the home. Yeah, I don't work constructive pressure. Ridgid is good. Yeah, and listen, I'm not busting Ridgid's chops. There's a market for everything. And 90% of my tools Milwaukee. Yeah. Somebody said that, I don't know who it was. I'm not busting your chops. Twice as big, too. Very true, Joe. It's twice as big. But they did a good job with it, because let me tell you, it's really hard to tell the difference on what one is quieter, too. I'm sure Joe Montague, I don't know if he's played with the Stealth. I mean, it's pretty... I think the Milwaukee's quieter, but it's nothing drastic. And we all know the Ridgid's going to be more powerful than the Milwaukee just by the specs it tells you. But somebody says it's a better tool. I don't know who it is. I'm trying to find him. He disappeared. Maybe it was Torino Warren. The Ridgid Stealth, does it work better than the Milwaukee Surge? Oh, maybe that's what he asked. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just like go off on somebody like a freaking psychopath for no reason? Did I do it? Just tell me. If I did it, oh my God. I am just like, sorry. Because yeah, Ridgid Stealth, does it work better than the Milwaukee? No, I think somebody said it's a better drill. Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm going through these. No, I messed up. I read it wrong, and I apologize. I saw something, and it definitely... Yeah, Medley 52. I pretty much just went crazy. Crazy on the Ridgid for no reason. And I apologize to all of you. Please accept my apology. A sincere apology. And my love. I did not mean to say that. I took it... I was out of line. I took it way, way, way too far. And you don't deserve that. And it's just embarrassed. And the cat doesn't even want to be near me now. And it's like, man, what the freak. Thank you. 3 and 6 IE. The very first, Milwaukee has a great chuck. Chris Jones doesn't like the chuck. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it, but I don't know, man. I like this. This chuck is pretty damn cool, man. There's things about this. I love having this thing on. Oh, the cat. Look. Cat's on the engine. She's probably got fleas. I love how this is on the side. That is freaking cool, man. Again, not a big deal. You know how they're always on the top and stuff, but this is cool, man. You got your drill, you got your screw, and you got your hammer. I don't know, I like it. I like this, guys. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorite. I mean, they make some great stuff, Ridgid, and I just went on a tirade. But I like a lot of their accessory stuff. I talk about it all the time. Whether it be their sander, whether it be their, their little blower that we talked about. I love their vacuum. Their vacuum is a powerhouse. But, this was a shock. And this has been a big, they gotta get rid of this. They gotta ace this. I mean, you gotta see this thing on a charger, too. I mean, it's just incredible. And look at this. All right, guys. This was a full battery. A full battery. So this is another good point. And again, I'm an hour into this, so no one's ever going to see this. I can guarantee you the Milwaukee has full charge. Okay, maybe I did use the Ridgid a little bit longer. But what did I use that for? 2 minutes? And it's got 3 bars. It just by doing, I mean, yeah, I was working it, man. Don't get me wrong, I was working it, but come on. I don't know. 2 minutes. I'm down to 3 bars. And here's the Milwaukee. I bet you I got 4. What'd I tell you? A freaking genius. I bet you I got 4. Right there. I mean, like I said, I probably used the Ridgid a little bit longer. But, I don't know. Their batteries, that's, you know, people want to say what they want to say. This right here is the most, if you have shitty batteries, you got a shitty tool. And I'm not saying they're shit, but they're like Ryobi, man. You know, they're not in the same class with these other brands. And I don't care. You can get mad at me and hate me and tell me I suck balls. Look at nice, 5.2. Yeah, these rock, and they finally got this thing. I got a DeWalt somewhere. I think the DeWalt's over there. Yeah, there's a couple DeWalt's there. They're nice batteries too, DeWalt. Thin blue line, yeah. I'm not mad at you. I just think you're making bad choices. Power Extra makes really good replacement batteries. Yeah, some people use them, man, and they have good results. I mean, I'm not here to tell you, because I could tell you one thing. Some of these companies have balls. You know, you got a brand like Cobalt that are selling batteries for $20, and they want $119 for a 5 amp hour battery. That's why you never buy. I've never, ever, or ever will buy a battery. Bare. Nude. See what I'm saying? Bare or nude. Naked. And afraid. Always buy them in those kits. Alright, I'm sweating, and my cat has got a major case of fleas. So we got to treat her with like a flea bath. So I got to flip out of here. Man, you need to let me clean. Yeah, you come over and clean it for me. Milwaukee Surge is compact. Also, yes, very is. They use cheaper cells inside the Ridgid. They have lower capacity, so they have to use, yeah, mini legacy. Ryobi, Ridgid, Milwaukee, low, mid. Yeah. But Ridgid are still good, and Ryobi are still good. I'll recommend Ryobi over any Harbor Freight, any Cobalt. They have a huge platform. You know, over 100 tools. A nice homeowner grade. And like you guys know, and I'm going to do it one day. I'm going to bring you guys down to my father-in-law's. He's a big-time contractor. And you're going to see these guys. And you're going to see 80% Ryobi, 70% Ryobi on the job site. You know why? Someone take a guess why it's all Ryobi. Hey, don't. No, they're good. Still beat Stanley, Black & Decker's low end. Porter Cable's good. I mean, they're Porter Cable Ryobi. Medley 52. I knew he'd be smart. Because they're cheap. Ryobi isn't good, homeowner, sorry. Well, hey, nothing here is gospel, guys. This is all opinion-based baloney, tool boss crap shit. You guys are freaking watching this baloney. Nothing's gospel here, man. It's all opinion. Because they're cheap and they last. If they break, you just buy another. Perfect example, Israel. And you're going to see a lot of Latin Americans, you know, who don't, you know, they don't care what they buy. They don't even know the difference. There's some of these guys, man, let me tell you. They're some of the hardest workers. And they can't tell the difference from, they don't even know what this says. They don't care what it says. They don't know at DeWalt. They see DeWalt. They see a yellow drill. They see a Ryobi. They see a green drill. They don't know anything. No difference. They walk into Home Depot. They see $39.99 or $129.99. They grab the $39.99 tool. All right. So I gotta go, man, because I'm sweating and the cat has freaking fleas, man. We gotta take care of those fleas.